Has everyone gone ahead and washed their faces in miso soup? Go ahead. I'll wait. I went ahead and did it while I was getting ready. Oh, you have? Okay, cool. Hey guys, it's me, Mr.250, and welcome back to Umineko. After our lovely adventures from last time, I'm finally back. Well, I was back last episode, but I'm back again, and I'm going to have to go and see some family again. It's kind of a surprise trip I have to make, so I'll have to pre-record some stuff over the next few days. Yay. That being said, that's going to happen in about a day or two, so I should still have some time to record some stuff. So this one will be live, sort of. Anyway, with a crash, crack lines appeared across the sky of the Golden Land. Alright, goats. Then finally, the barrier of the Golden Land was breached by the fleet's assault. It was a bizarre scene, more ridiculous than anything anyone had imagined. The sky of the Golden Land shattered like glass, and a fleet of sailboats flew in one after another. They were crowded with goats pushing each other and spilling off the sides. That's why you don't let goats pilot boats. Banquet. That wasn't some fancy metaphor, but a simple statement of fact. The overwhelming surge of goat troops came in like a tsunami. The residents of the Golden Land who stood defiantly were like a forgotten sandcastle on a beach. A fight between a wave and a sandcastle is not a fight. This was a banquet for the oncoming Vikings at a stand-up meal. The voracious, merciless goats. Goats, yes, goats. I will shoot the waves with my gun. Did you say despair? I've got a friend I could hook you up with. All those who could use magic fired it off at once. With a shout like a thunderclap, the goat tsunami rushed forward. Everything collided at once, and there was a brilliant and terrible explosion. Sparks and smoke, flying splinters and screams. For just an instant, the fierce magical cannonballs fired by Beto, Virgilia, and the Chiester sisters seemed to halt the goat tsunami in its tracks. However, their numbers were so great that they didn't even flinch. The goat wave continued to walk over the corpses that had been blasted away, or which had fallen to their knees in weariness. The mound of corpses piled up, and still more goats were shot down as they tried to cross it. So that, in a few seconds, it really was tall enough to be a tsunami. Don't take my analogy. Beto lifted her hands, telling the pair of battle towers that had been hidden deep in the ground that the day of glory had come again. I remember these. The goat tsunami looked up at it in shock. After all, this time the tsunami that towered over everything wasn't them. A thunderstorm of rapid-fire ballista rounds leapt from the battle tower gun ports, The goats let out a confused scream at the furious tempest that was bearing down on them. However, they saw something else too. In the sky high above the tower was a reaper astride a divine horse and backdropped by the moon. A massive spear the size of a tower in its hand. The great witch sitting on the horse by the reaper spoke.
お帰りなさい。ここはあなたたちの世界ではありません。いっちまえ、お師匠様
！The heavenly spear pierced the ground. For an instant, it looked like some divine tower was sticking out of the ground. However, that was the very last thing those eyes ever saw. The sacred spear was the embodiment of heaven's wrath, and the strength to bury an unclean city in a single stroke was unleashed upon the pack of goats. With a massive explosion that resembled a volcanic eruption, goats were sent flying all over the place.
やるわね。さすが魔女
And
だ。
I will shoot my single-shot rifle.
でもどうか
I mean,
な
it's lever action, but still.
敵はまだまだ来るわ。やっぱり飲み込まれるのは私たちなのよ。
にしちゃん、あんたたちは楽しそうだわ。
うわはははは祭りは楽しまねば損ということだ。どうやら我らの出番がなくなるということはなさそうだぞ。みてえだな。燃えてきたぜ。
Yes. The crowd of goats truly was like a wave pressing in from the sea. You might be able to split a ripple on the beach with your feet, but you can't split the sea. Witches could. However, that meant the other side also had one who could split seas. Suddenly, smoke poured from one of the two towers, and the ground shook as it crumbled.
なんなんだ一体。あそこよ、もう一方の塔の上。エリカ、そうだよな。今度はそなたの番であるよな。
At the top of the other battle tower, Erica stood gracefully, wielding her scythe.
これで黄金鏡の魔女たちへの敬意には十分でしょう。魔法など全てまやかし。ミステリーに飲み込まれて必ず消えるファンタジーの砂の城。楽しかったですよ。まあなんだか幼かった頃、近所のお姉ちゃんたちとこんな遊びをした気がします。だからもうこれでおしまいにしましょう。ここからはあんたたちが絶叫を聞かせてくれる番です。
Erica threw that pretentious pirate hat that she had been wearing this whole time into the sky. With the moon behind it, Erica's form, her afterimage, vanished from the tower's peak.
どこに？
レーダー捕捉してます。あ、戦闘兵器面。
Ooh, I like this picture. Shaking with a wild, joyous laughter, Erica dashed straight down along the side of the tower. She swung her scythe like a baton, and as she passed along the wall, the gun ports, walls, pillars, and everything else was crushed, leaving a trail of smoke. So, from the sidelines, it looked as though a line of smoke suddenly split the tower from top to bottom. The golden arrows of the Chiesu sisters chased after Erica like golden threads in a sewing machine.
この化け物、縫われて刺繍になるにゃ。グッドグッドグッド。
Even the golden arrows couldn't catch up with Erica. Finally, Erica reached the bottom of the battle tower, and empty cartridges were ejected from the golden bows.
ハゼロ役立たずの塔でしたっけ。
Erica, who had now landed on the ground, slowly stood up and tapped the tower behind her with the handle of the scythe. That tiny tap cut the final string that held the tower together, and the whole thing fell in on itself with an earth-shattering crash. Once again, the dark tsunami rumbled forward through the rubble and smoke.
我こそは真実の魔女フルドエリカなり。今こそ真実にて黄金鏡を解体する。土は土に、幻は幻に。終わらせてあげますよ、あんたたちの白チューム。さあさあ、思い出してごらんなさい、亡霊たち。本当はもうとっくに死んでるんだってこと。
The goat tsunami swallowed everything up. When she saw them sink under the black sea of goats, Erica gawked from atop the debris of the tower.
さあ、殺せ殺せ、皆殺しになさい。全員の首を切り落として槍に突き刺して掲げなさい。怒号と真実の渦に飲み込まれて消え去ってください。1986年の亡霊たち、さようなら。
Didn't pick the greatest stopping spot, but it was alright. That scene was gonna go on way too long last time. I couldn't tell where it was gonna end. I never really can, but that one in particular I couldn't. Eva had broken the magic circle around the key beforehand after all. By the time Battler and Angie reached it, it was falling apart like the sand in an hourglass. They tried punching and kicking it to make it break faster, but nothing they did hastened the process.
だいぶ前に壊してくれたみたいだけど、それでもまだ時間をかけそうだわ。
多分あと少しなんだ。おそらく
Punch!
あと5分も稼げれば。
Judging by the speed the magic circles were crumbling, and the general appearance of the whole scene, it looked like it would be over soon. Conveniently enough. However, even if it was just 5 minutes, would that be soon enough now? They turned around. Beyond the bookshelf ravine was a universe. Even for Battler, who had seen Beater's fights many times over. The battle between Lambda Delta and Bernkastel was so mind-defying that he couldn't think of a single word to describe it. When he finally managed to find a word, it was a universe. Each time a battle between Lambda Delta and Bernkastel unfolded, a universe was created between the pair of them. Big bangs would take place. Universes would be created. Galaxies beyond number would be born and erased. Then, just when it seemed that a big crunch had occurred and that the universe had met its demise, there would be another Big Bang, and another universe would be created. It was like watching gods playing. The two witches created and destroyed worlds over and over again. Almost as though two creators were fighting to prove that their universe was the right one. If you let your guard down in the slightest, and just watching this would steal your soul. That's how it felt.
More すぐで鍵が取り返せる。そしたらラムダデルタのくれたかけらで黄金鏡へ帰れるのよね。
エンジェは鍵を取ったらすぐ帰れ。 俺はラムダデルタを放っておけない。
あの戦いの中に飛び込むっての？
だが放っておけねえだろ。二人の戦いは確かに常軌を逸してる。だが完全に拮抗してて互角なんだ。ってことはな、俺みたいに人間風情一人の火星でも何かを崩せるかもしれない。
A perfect balance maintained by two great powers can easily break by adding even a little strength to one side. However, actually rushing in there to add that little bit of strength would be literally suicidal. Like a moth flying into a furnace. It might burn up before it even reaches it.
鍵を手に入れたらエンジェはすぐに黄金鏡へ飛んで帰れ。向こうもいつまで持ちこたえられるかわからない。
みんな戦ってるのに私一人だけ帰れない。
そうだな。これはお前の戦いなんだ。だからお前は戦え。みんなと一緒に死ねなかったことを悔やみながら、それをお前は決意したはずだ。
Angie had no words to respond with. Her brother and everyone else would probably die. So she wanted to die in the same place in the same time as everyone else. However, that could not be allowed, and she mustn't wish for it. She had already made up her mind. She had sworn to live in the future without turning back to look at everyone's deaths.
黄金鏡に帰ったらベアトに鍵を見せろ。するとベアトはお前の前に2つの扉を示す。そしてお前に
Don't pick the wrong
簡単な
door.
謎かけをし、そのどちらかを開くように言う。それが俺のゲーム版の最後のゲームだ。
2つの扉。
2つのうち片方はお前を未来へ導く。大丈夫、今のお前なら絶対に間違いない。そしてそれをくぐったら扉が閉まるまで後ろを振り返るな。
どうして振り返っちゃいけないの？
扉が閉まれば俺たちの運命はお前には分からない。つまり俺たちは猫箱の中に閉ざされる。
猫箱に閉ざされた運命は無限の真実を持つ。
そういうことだ。俺たちはボロクソに負けたかもしれねえし、奇跡の大逆転で生き残るかもしれねえ。つまりお前という未来の魔女に俺たちの決着を観測させずに未来に送り出せれば、俺たちには勝機があるってことだ。だがお前がいつまでも俺たちを見ていたら、お前は俺たちが全滅するところを見ちまう。そうなりゃ 100% の敗北が確定だ。だからお前は俺たちに勝利の奇跡を与えるためにも、扉をくぐったら決して振り返っちゃいけない。いいな。
うん。
だから俺はラムダデルタを助けに行くのさ。その俺の勇姿を見送って黄金鏡に帰れば、それがお前の中での俺の最後の姿になる。
お兄ちゃんたちの勝敗は猫箱に閉ざされる。だから絶対に負けない。
そういうことだ。だから振り返るな。もうじき鍵が手に入る。一目散で黄金鏡に帰るんだ。だから今のうちに手短に未来のお前に俺からメッセージを送る。いいか、忘れるなよ。よく心に刻んどけよ。いついかなる時もな、生きる希望を捨てるんじゃねえぜ。俺たちはいつだってみんなお前が信じてさえくれりゃ声だってかけられるんだ。いいな。 奇跡はな、信じれば絶対に叶うから。
At that moment, Lambda Delta and Bernkastel were wrapped in a massive explosion. Surely one of them had delivered a powerful blow. There were no further explosions, so surely that strike had decided the match. When the smoke clears, who will be left standing? The magic circle sealing the key still needed several minutes to dissolve.
まだいる？私の愛しいラムダデルタ。
All that came into sight was Bernkastel. There was no answering voice from Lambda Delta. If this was a sign of her victory, it did not cause Bernkastel's expression to grow any clearer.
残念よ、ラムダ。あなたとなら二人で宇宙が築けると思ってたのに。残念よ。本当に残念。
Bernkastel was still focusing all of her nerves on the battle, so she took no notice of Battler and Angie by the key. However, she would probably notice soon. Look at Battler's face, who doesn't? Everyone notices that, and then there would be nowhere to run. The last circle of the magic circle was starting to fade away. However, almost cruelly, the final circle went slower than the rest. Seeing that, any hopes that it would dissolve in a minute, or maybe a few dozen seconds, were crushed absolutely. Battler readied himself.
俺じゃああはいかねえだろうな。今度は俺の出番のようだぜ。
お兄ちゃん。
偉いぞ、エンジ。よく止めなかった。
With tears still pulling down her face, Angie lovingly rubbed her cheek against the hand that had been patting her head.
また子猫たちを集めなきゃ。バトラも一緒にいると思ってたのに、その姿がないのはおかしいわ。
I will talk
あんな
loudly
や
out
つ一人でも
loud.
残しておけば、靴に入り込んだ小石程度には厄介だものね。
The smoke cleared completely, and they saw a huge cloud of candy bits floating around, like it was Lambda Delta's corpse. A star-shaped cookie bounced off of Bernkastel's head. It was missing one of its points, giving it a lonely feeling.
ラムダデルタ、私と共に生きなさい。私の中で、あなたは私と一つの宇宙になるの。
Bernkastel chewed the cookie and swallowed it.
これで私たちは永遠に一緒よ。愛してるわ、ラムダ。
私もよ、ベルン。
Bernkastel's stomach suddenly swelled like a balloon. I kind of figured this was going to happen. The bulge rose from her stomach to her throat, then exploded like a firework from her mouth. From Bernkastel's mouth spewed fireworks, sparks, fragments of candy.
直せないの？猫の頃の習性は。怪しいお菓子を拾い食いしちゃダメでしょ。
Bernkastel doubled over even more, still spitting up an exploding firework. The birth of a small universe from that sweet had hit her directly from the inside of her stomach. Even Bernkastel couldn't withstand that. As Bernkastel repeatedly vomited fireworks so violently that it seemed her guts would spill out, her body flickered in and out of existence, and she glared at Lambda Delta with a terrifying expression. Her body was flickering because she had taken so much damage that even maintaining her form was now difficult.
したないわベルン。お姿が乱れていてよ。ラムちょっぴり負けてあげちゃおっかなって気分になってたの。でもやめたわ。あんたと一つの宇宙になっちゃったらベルンは二度と私に愛をささやいてくれないもの。
そうね、私釣った魚に餌はあげないたちだもの。
知ってるわ。だからベルンは美しく輝くのよ。思わせぶりな仕草を見せるのに決して誰にもこびることはない気高い猫の女王のように。
あんたを段ボールに変えて側面揃えて私の爪研ぎにしてあげるわ。
あんたこそ三味線にして一回弾いたら飽きて押し入れに入れて埃を積もらせてあげるわよ。
The goat tsunami had swallowed up everything, but sea spray was still flying about. The reefs, which resisted the ocean that was trying to cover them, were smashing waves left and right. The Seven Sisters of Purgatory and the Inquisitors of Heresy specialized in close-range combat and were rapidly building a mountain of corpses. The witches fought hard too, but they would have preferred to fight at a distance if they could. Just relying on fantasy creatures wouldn't be enough. In these battle conditions, all of the humans were thrust right into the center of the fight. Everyone in the Oshiramiya family displayed a fighting spirit equal to the witches and guarded their backs. Even humans are not powerless. I was literally about to say they have guns. Ooh, it read my mind. They have guns. If the goats supported fantasy, they could use these as the ultimate anti-magic weapons. If the goats supported mystery, they could use these in a much more obvious way. Those 45 long Colt bullets delivered fatal wounds to each and every goat they struck.
死に損ないどもがいつまで抵抗しやがるんですか。いい加減その辺で沈みやがれです。後ろ宮
沈めと言われればあがきたくなるのが後ろ宮よ。
Come on, go flopping it with your long sleeves.
小娘、お前に語れるほど後ろ宮甘くはないわ。
あんたなんざ1986年以前に死んでるでしょうが。はしゃぎすぎなんですよこのクソじじい。
Can you actually do anything, Sakataro? Like, you're not even a scary lion. What are you gonna do, flop your sleeves at him? Erika's razor-sharp scythe buried itself in Kinzo's chest. It dug straight into his heart, but the daring smile on Kinzo's face didn't even falter.
ほう、我が死を猫箱の外の誰が観測したというのかな。あれは不滅なり。不滅なり。
A punch containing all of Kinzo's last spark of life sent Erika flying.
お父さんしっかり。
Oh, he's powering up. Look at him.
踏み越えて行け。後ろ宮家は振り返るな。
Grandpa, you need your meds. Erika tried to deliver the finishing blow. Cross stepped in between them, blocking the way.
親父殿に代わって私がお相手しよ
おや、無能投資家の大先生ではございませんか。
Oh, hit him where it hurts.
よくもまあ儲からない話ばかりを見つけて散財なさるものです。
失礼。靴紐が解けてはいないか。
Very impressive. Oh. Oh. The only time crosses looked cool. Erica tried to look at her own feet, but oh, she fell for the worst trick. But what she saw was Cross's left fist. Cross's left uppercut made Erica float in the air. Not by magic, but by the simple laws of physics. For an instant, Erica saw the moon.
私は投資家としては無能だろう。だがボクサーとしての才能は大学時代の友人たちが証明するだろう。お前ごとき小娘に我が後ろ宮の全てを否定することなどこの後ろ宮クラウスが許すか。
学園祭で私はカノン君をみんなに紹介したぜ。サクにヒナに他にもみんなに友達みんなが証明する。お前らの勝手な想像で私たちの仲を勝手に決めつけるんじゃねえぜ。
I was kind of hoping for more cool CGs from everyone. Jessica's body blow made the goat's massive body cave in.
お見事ですお嬢様。このような窮地でよくそれだけの力を。そりゃそうだぜ。だって私今死んでもいいかなって思っちゃってる。カノン君に背中を預けて初めての共同作業だもんな。それがケーキカットじゃないのが残念だけどさ。
Jessica laughed embarrassingly. She looked even more relaxed than she had on the stage at the school festival.
なら僕たちはケーキ以外のものを切断しましょう。いちいちカノン君が言うことはかっこつけすぎなんだよ。だがそれがいい。
The massive bodies that rushed at them, trying to deny their relationship and their very existence, had two choices: to be sliced or struck. Each time one of those bodies hit the floor, it became proof that the two of them existed. Now that's not a nice thing to say about him. The goat's log-sized fist buried itself in George's face. This was the middle of a massive, confused battle. There was no way to dodge an unexpected attack like that.
ネクラな引きこもりいいと僕への評価はどのようなものでも甘にしておけ。
George had indeed been hit with a fist right to the center of his face. However, he didn't bend over backwards, not even an inch. The goat started to wonder what he had hit. Hadn't he punched a human made of flesh? It was as though he'd slammed his fist into a steel wall, and it was his fist that was hurting. However, the goat was too scared to move his fist from George's face. After all, if he did, the expression on that face would probably be too terrifying. George's hand knocked that fist away.
僕の学生時代の同期たちが証言するだろう。確かに僕はネクラで社交的な人間じゃなかった。でももう一つとても重要なことを証言するだろう。
George was only grabbing the goat's massive fist in his tiny hand. However, that fist was being crushed as though it had a vice around it. Even though the other hand was so tiny, the goat couldn't even move its fist.
後宮ジョージは自分に対する一切のことで喧嘩をした試しはない。どのような挑発にも逃げ回る臆病な少年だった。誰もがそう証言するだろう。でも喧嘩を一度もしたことがないとは誰も証言しないだろう。
I accepted the fact that someone as pathetic as me would be bullied.
そんな僕に
So
味
cool.
方してくれるあらゆる挑発と挑戦を断じて一度たりとも僕は許したことはない。
The goat's broken teeth flew through the air. George's furious feet split the heavens. Goat's filthy finger touched Shannon's back. That finger exploded and boiled away.
私のジョージさんへの愛は純粋で高潔です。ジョージさんは私が記した手紙のすべてを保管なさっているでしょう。それらをご覧いただければ証明できるでしょう。
A blazing red light charred the goat's entire body. Shannon slowly turned around, her face full of rage and contempt.
愛を知らぬ哀れな観測者よ。お前にはミステリーは愚か、人の心を読む資格さえもありません。起きえなさい。
An absolute barrier rose up around Shannon, burning up the goats around her with its flames. Alright, I hate to do this, but I don't have any more time tonight to do anything else. So we're gonna save the rest of this battle for next time. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I can't do much more than about 30 minutes tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. We will continue the battle next time. See where that's going with us. And, you know, I'll do a couple of recordings to cover the period of time I'll be gone for. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more Umineko. Bye!